Panto Time here on BBC Two.
It's Christmas time on Ready Steady Cook, full of fabulous festive fare and a good helping of fun guaranteed.
Oh, no, it's not!
Oh, yes, it is!
Oh, no, it's not!
Hello everyone, now if you're looking for some Christmas ideas over the next 45 minutes, our chefs are going to create one or two for you. But first up, let's meet them and our wonderful contestants. This afternoon, in the Green Kitchen, please welcome Chef Tobin with celebrity vocal coach David Grant. What about the Red Kitchen today? We have fellow vocal coach, his delightful wife, Carrie Grant, with Chef Richard Phillips. Hello, George. Nice to have you here, David.
Great to be back.
I know, you sound in good voice.
Oh, do you know, I'm so excited about this. This is a grudge match.
Is it really?
Yes, a
you and the wife.
grudge match. Yeah, because last time we were on here, I won, which came as a great... well, it came as a surprise to Carrie.
Yeah. And
ever since then, she's been saying, I'm going to get back there, and I'm going to win. And I'm sure today she's going to try really hard.
Well, let's have a look at those ingredients. That will reveal everything to us. What have you got in there,
I have a very pleasant pheasant.
Oh, wow, Tone. Hey, that's some serious work. Give it a shake.
I'll give it a shake. All right, let's get it all out. Let's get it all out.
Then, mate.
So I've got couscous.
Yeah.
I've got peas. I've got chilli. And carrots. Organic carrots.
Organic. How much did you spend on that, then, David?
Well, do you know what? The whole thing costs £7.51.
Well, that's not bad at all, mate. Good bit of shopping there. Your butcher would probably charge you more than that down at the restaurant, wouldn't he, Tone?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in deep thought, the boy. He's in deep thought.
What I think we'll do is we'll use half of the pheasant, one breast, and we'll do it like in a creamy mustard sauce, right? And then the other half we'll do quite classic. We'll make some breadcrumbs. We'll fry some breadcrumbs, and we'll make a quick kind of gravy using the legs. And we'll involve the carrots in there. So I think I might put some of the carrots in the couscous, and with the creamy sauce, kind of put a few peas and chilies and really spice up the couscous on one side. But the other side, we're going to go quite classic.
OK. And looking forward to it.
The minute I walked in and I saw this man, I knew I'd come to the right place.
You knew it, didn't you? You knew it, especially when he cooks down the old legs, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, very nice indeed. It's Christmas. Hey, let's go and find out what's happening in the Red Kitchen. Thanks, guys. Oh, so what's the Grant household like at Christmas then, Carrie?
Christmas is an absolute festival for us. We cater over 3 days for just under 100 people.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a thing called open house at our house, so there's always loads of people there. There's always food on the go. It's sort of very West Indian feel about home, really.
It's like being in your restaurant.
She does more colours than me.
Oh, no, just cover there cracking on. OK, let's have a look in your bag, see what you've brought along for Richard
the winner's
today.
bag.
Is it? Really? Oh, dear.
See, it is a grudge match. You can't let him win again. Come
well,
on,
that's down to your chef.
He has worn the Ready Steady Cook apron every day for the last 3 years. OK, what have I got? I've got some fantastic stuff in here. I have venison.
Nice.
I'd like to see, but with red currant jelly, a bit of sweet going on there, and savoury. Sweet potato, little tribute to West Indies there. Parsnips, which I love, and kale, which I've never cooked with, but I love to eat.
Yeah, curly kale. I love spicing that up. But more importantly, how much did you spend on that little Carrie?
£7.41.
Well, a little bit under. What are you going to do for her then, Richard?
Well, venison. I love venison. I think maybe what we'll do is roasted crushed potato, sweet potato, with a little bit of... I've got some cocoa powder back there, and I'll sort of use the cocoa powder, a bit of red currant jelly, maybe a chocolate sauce. That goes really well with venison.
Some chocolate sauce.
Do you like a bit of chocolate, audience?
We've got some parsnip here. I mean, I might do a roasted parsnip curry soup.
Yeah.
With some curly to garnish this. And we might try and get some red currant jelly and knock up a dessert as well.
Ooh.
Is he tasting?
It's
Is he
good.
tempting your taste buds?
I want to learn some
You
stuff.
will be
That's
learning,
great.
and you'll be learning some stuff too, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get them started. You know what happens now? They have 20 minutes to try and recreate all those lovely ideas. Will they do it? Hey, keep watching. When I say ready, steady, cook. Now the excitement begins, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking for a couple of different things to cook, you know, normally traditionally turkey or a bit of beef, maybe before or after Christmas, you might want to try pheasant. Tony's got it here, and we're going to show you how to produce a couple of really, really nice dishes. OK, Chef, what are you starting with first?
Right, we're going to make a carrot cake. You need to weigh me 2 ounces of sugar, 2 ounces of flour and 2 ounces of butter, all in there.
OK, sugar, butter, flour, here we are. There's your sugar, and there we are. Do you want egg too, Tony?
That's for the carrot cake, Ains.
OK, Chef, I'll just leave it all there.
And do you want them in the whisk, Chef? When they're done?
Yeah, shove it all into there, and then if you could grate that carrot.
And you're actually quite relaxed about this, so pheasant doesn't take that long to cook, then?
No, it doesn't take that long at all.
Kilos on it.
Look, it's really tender as well because they hang it.
Yeah.
So once it's been shot and plucked, then they hang them up. And it ages them. And what happens is, if I just tell you the science behind it, what happens is once the animal's been killed, it produces an enzyme which are called ptomaines, and ptomaines start to almost like eat away at the flesh. And it makes it really nice and tender. Some people like it really well, what they call well hung.
Yeah. Or well minging, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Yeah.
Sometimes it can really pong the.
I don't like mine that strong.
No.
But the legs can be. Obviously, they do a lot of running.
Yeah.
So the legs can be a bit tough. So I'm just going to use the legs to make the sauce.
They do run quick, don't they? You see them run across the road sometimes, don't they? No, never.
No, I've never caught one either.
No.
Couldn't run fast enough.
They're like the old meep, and they're gone, aren't they, Tony? Chef, what about you? Christmas lunch, you've got a young family. What might you be eating?
Oh, I do the turkey.
Yeah, you're quite
I look forward to it. Yeah, absolutely. Love it. We'll have a little bit of smoked salmon on fried soda bread with a bit of creme fraiche and horseradish.
Oh, lovely.
With a couple of glasses of very, very nice champagne.
What about the kids? Just a bit of tomato soup or something like that for the youngsters?
No, they won't eat anything like that.
No?
My kids, they're well fussy. They'll have crisps, you know, or... Not doing myself any favours. They can, on Christmas Day, they can have whatever they want.
Do you think we put too much pressure on them at such an early age to sort of be eating all this kind of, you know, refined food, so to speak?
Well, you know, I'd love my kids to kind of eat all the right foods, but I'm not kidding myself. They don't. They do, as long as they have, you know, they get their 5 a day somehow. You know, and sometimes if it's through a glass of juice or something like that, then so be it.
What about your kids then, David? Are you a bit funny about making sure they all get the right nutrients and stuff like that, or do you battle with them about eating broccoli and all the lovely greens?
Ainsley, man, my kids are lucky that they even get fed. When I was their age, I was having to cook for myself. Yeah. I said to them, I'm giving you greens. They said, we don't want them. I said, you're lucky you're getting fed at all.
This is what we like.
They're pretty happy just to be eating, really. You know?
That's what we like to hear. Fantastic. Very briefly, ladies and gentlemen, Tony talked about making a gravy. It's going to be lots of lovely flavour. All the bits, the legs, the carcass, and everything's going in there. Wow, are we in for something special? But I think equally something special is going to be happening down the other end, didn't you? Let's go and check out the old red kitchen down here. Carrie's busy dicing up her sweet potato. He's also making a bit of a brunoise out of the parsnip. Let's find out why. What's happening here, Chef?
OK, I'm cutting this as small as I can, so this is going to be the base for my savoury souffle crepe. Yeah. So we're going to make a parsnip puree, which is going to be the base of our souffle, whipped up egg whites, and we're going to fold in a little bit of the wonderful red currant jelly to give it a hint of sweetness. Beautiful. Because obviously any vegetarians for Christmas, you know, they sort of feel a bit left out, don't they, if it's only turkey on the go.
OK, what are you looking for, Chef?
I've got them.
OK, it's all there.
In the pan, I've got 2 lovely loins of venison. I mean, they are beautiful, so tender. Don't give them too much cooking. We want them nice and pink.
OK, people who are ignorant about venison, what should they be looking for then, Richard?
Just, you know, this is from the saddle, you know, which is obviously here, where you sit on if you're going to ride a horse. So that's pretty much the same with the venison. Yeah. You know, nice and tender. Hasn't done too much work. If you're using the haunch, the leg, it's going to be a little bit more tender. That's when you can stick stew in it. If you get the saddle or the fillet, just keep it nice and simple.
Treat it like a steak.
exactly like a steak.
That's it, guys.
Nice and pink.
Have a go. Have a go. Venison. It's wonderful and very lean too, isn't it?
Absolutely. 4 minutes on that. That's all I'm going to cook it for. Once it's got a nice coloration on it. That's into the oven. Sorry, onions.
And not too gamey, the flavour.
No, no. I mean, you can hang them for longer. You know, generally a venison will get 2 weeks hanging.
Yeah.
And that's just to tenderise it, but won't get too sort of gamey, like you said. But sometimes if you do like a gamey venison, just ask the butcher. You might sort of, you know, have something that's been hanging for 3 or 4 weeks.
Sure. Now, Carrie, do you like venison sort of at home, or would you be more inclined to eat it when you go to a restaurant?
We eat it in restaurants, but David and I do make a really nice game stew.
Yeah.
So we do sometimes put that in there then. But no, not really. That's why I want to learn something today.
I know, absolutely, and you are going to be learning something. About 14.5 minutes, roughly, gentlemen, to go.
You're going to make me a sweet crepe mix. Very simple to remember. 2-1-1. That's 2 flour, 1 milk, 1 egg.
Self-raising or plain?
Plain flour, please.
Yeah. There you go. I'll just get rid of all this mess here for you. Now, you talk about 100 people. I mean, it must be mess everywhere in your house.
There is. Whenever David cooks, there's huge mess, but he is actually a really good cook, I have to say.
He's a good cook, but a messy cook. Did you hear what your wife's saying about you down here, David?
Saying that, Ainsley.
I said you were good. That was quite a big thing for me. That was quite a loss of ego.
How long did it take to tidy up the kitchen after he's been in there?
Oh, at least 2 hours.
How would you know?
Oh, dear. You know what, though, David? You and I are going to have to be alone later. Then you see what's happening.
Yeah, back to Christmas, love.
Sorry, can I just jump in there?
So how much food do you actually get through? Here we are,
Oh,
Chef.
my gosh. We're talking about, like, on Christmas night, when we start preparing for Boxing Day, that's the big day, where we have 70 people for curry goat.
Curry goat?
Curry goat, which most people go, you don't eat goat, do you? Like, yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Curry goat. And I peel about 30 onions for that. And then I do a chicken and white wine sauce, and we do a vegetarian option as well.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's great.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
So I've got to make a crepe. Come on, Ainsley, give me some advice.
OK,
Just
and...
put it all in together.
Yeah.
Bit by bit.
Get it in there, girl. Get it in
whole
there.
lot?
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes we've got to go. There you go. That's it. Give that a bit of a stir around. So you're looking for the right consistency. What about turkey? Do you have leftover turkey, or do you cook another turkey?
No, turkey we do, because on the 27th of December is our pie day, and that's where we have turkey and ham pie. And I make that, and our children, our daughters, we've got 3 daughters, but the oldest 2, who are 12 and 5, get really involved in that, and they just love pie day. When we say we're going on holiday after Christmas, they go, not before pie day.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Pie day is the big day.
OK, back to the food here, guys. Let's find out what Richard's doing. He's running around behind us
I'm roasting off the sweet potato. Got some garlic in there, some thyme, some butter. My oil is on there for the parsnip crisps. Egg whites are separated here, which is going to be for the base of the souffle crepe. So, yeah, we're rocking.
Lots of lovely stuff here, and we've got the venison roasting in the oven. Let's have a little bit of a look at that. So how long are we cooking that for? About 8-10 minutes? Chef?
Oh, no, I'm going to do that for about 5 minutes with a good rest, Ainsley. I think it'd be fairly good to see it, obviously, to try and cut down the cooking time. Ready?
Lovely. That's OK. Isn't that interesting, that little bit of a touch there? Remember what we used to say? Rear there, medium the middle finger, the little baby finger there's well done. Hey, audience, you can try that.
So
look at them all. They're all standing there having a good old feel. Hey, don't you dare. God, you can feel it. It's quite good, isn't it? Come on, guys, let's go back. Let's let them get on with doing their own feeling in the audience. And let's see how Tony's getting on with cooking his meat over here. OK, Chef.
Meat? We've done a carrot cake.
Oh, carrot cake. All right. Basic recipe. Tony, tell us
Yeah, in there I've got 2 ounces. I've got 2 ounces of flour, 2 ounces of butter, 2 ounces of sugar, 1 whole egg, 1 yolk, grated carrot.
OK.
In there.
How many minutes, Chef?
6, 4, 5, and we'll see how it is after 5.
OK,
yeah?
lovely. Right,
in here, I've got my gravy. It's coming down, so it's already starting to thicken up now.
Now, guys, we're about halfway, and that means you've got about 10 minutes to go. Start thinking about your food, what's required.
Right, one of the breasts I'm cutting into little strips.
Dear. Lovely.
OK, I'm going to sauté that off. In some butter, and then I'm going to add a little bit of red wine and a little bit of cream and a little bit of mustard, and it's going to all come together. And that's why I'm not worried about cooking it, because it's all happening in the same pan. It's going to taste fantastic.
They're so chilled.
What I do need to do...
And he's got some lovely little carrot chips there being cooked.
Isn't that great?
I think that's a very nice touch there.
I know you're tempted. You want to dip in. What are you going to do?
I was going to dip it and pull one out, but you know what? I much prefer to get more into the festive mood, David. You and your wife are great singers. Do you get to sing around with the children at Christmas, get around the piano?
Oh, listen, on Boxing Day, we have, like, as Carrie was saying, we have about 70 people around, and we all sing Christmas carols around the piano.
Yeah. Should we get them to do a bit of singing?
Yeah.
Do you fancy that, audience? Bit of singing. Come on then, Carrie. Come on then, David. Get us in the mood.
La,
Louder, louder. Yeah?
Yeah.
3, 4.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive